Good morning friends. Today we will see about Hadoop commands. Hadoop command syntax. Hadoop fs command name options path name or hdfs dfs command name options path name. Commands are case sensitive. Help command. It will list all available commands in the Hadoop system and it will give the description about the commands. Specific help. If we include the -help and the command name, it will give the description about the particular command alone. Usage command. It is similar to help command, but it won't display the descriptions. Specific usage. It will give the syntax about the specific command given with the usage command. Now we will see one by one. Append to file. It will take two local files and writing to a single file in the Hadoop system. If we use hyphen, then it will take the input from the standard input and it will write to the Hadoop system. -cat, it will display the Hadoop file content. -checksum, it will display the checksum value of the Hadoop file and the algorithm used for checksum. It is MD5 here. Change group, it will change the group for the given file. When you use -r, it's recursively set for the subdirectories and files. Change mode, it will change the permissions for the Hadoop file. Copy from local, as the name says, it will copy the file from local to the Hadoop system. -p, preserve the permissions. -f, it will override the file if already exists. -l, it will set the replication factor to 1. Copy to local, it will copy the file from Hadoop to local system. -p, preserve the permissions. Count command. -q, -v. -q, it will display the quota, number of files quota and the space quota present and used and the directory count and file count and the total file size. Copy command, it will copy from Hadoop one directory to another directory. When you use the multiple source files, then the target should be directory. -mv, move command, it will rename the Hadoop folder into another folder name. hdfs-df, it will display the overall file system size and available size. -h, it will display in readable, human readable format. Here it displays in terabyte, gigabyte. -du command, it will display the file names and the size. -h, it will display in human readable size. When you use -s, it will give the summary, roll up to the current directory. -expunge, it will delete the files that are older than the checkpoint retention in the trash folder. -find, -iname, here the file name is case insensitive, so it will list the file. This is the output. Target directory, child directory /h file1.txt. -du, -s, it will give the summary of the file size roll up to the current directory. -expunge, it will delete the older files in the trash folder. -find, -iname, file name, here the file name is a case insensitive and it will find the file. -get command, if the source is a multiple file, then it will, the destination should be the directory. It will copy from Hadoop system to local directory. -get, -p, here it will copy the file from Hadoop system to local system. -get merge, -nl, source directory and file12. File12 is a local file It will read all the files from the source directory in Hadoop system and it will write into a single file in the local system. -nl will add the new line at the end of each file. -get file ACL access control list. -r recursively it will print. It will display the name, owner, group and the permissions for user, group, other. List -ls list command, when you use capital C, it will display only the file names. When you use -d, it will display only the directory and permissions. When you use this command for file, it will display same details. In addition to that, it will display the replication factor. Here the 3 is a replication factor. -h-q. -q will display the non-printable character in the form of question mark. -h, it will display the file size in human readable format. -t, it will display the latest file in the top. When you use -r, it will reverse order latest file in the bottom. -s, it will display the biggest size file in the top. When you use -r, it will reverse order biggest file appears in the bottom. When you use -u, it will use the access time. Recently accessed file will be appear in the top. When you say access, it is reading or displaying the content of the file. When you use -r, recently accessed file appear in the bottom. When you use capital R, it will recursively list all the files subdirectories under the current path. -mkdir source directory, it will create the source directory. If the directory is already present, the command will fail. When you use -v, if the directory is already present, the command won't fail. -move from local, it will move the file from local to Hadoop system. -mv, uh, it will move the matched multiple source files into a target folder in Hadoop system. -put, -p, -f, -l, l file 12 dot. It will move the file from local to Hadoop system. -p will preserve the permission. -f, it will overwrite the file. The file is already present. -l will set the replication factor to 1. -set replication, -w 5. It will set the replication into 5. -w indicates it will wait until the replication complete. -rm directory, source directory, it will remove the directory. The directory contains any files, then the command will fail. In case of -ignore fail on non-empty source directory, if the directory contains any files, the command will not fail. -rm, -f, -r, -skip trash, -safely directory. It will recursively delete all the files and subfolders permanently. -safely indicate if the deletion of the files is more than the limit set in the configuration file, then it will prompt for the user to confirm to proceed further. -stat will display the file attributes in a given format. Here type, owner name, owner group, size, name, block size, application, m time. You can give any title if you want. F will give the file or the directory type. U will give the owner name. G will give the owner group. B will give the file size. N will give the file name. O will give the block size. R will give the replication factor. In case of small y, it will display the modified time in normal date and time format. In case of capital Y, you display in a unique timestamp in millisecond. -tail will display the last kilobyte. Use -f, it will display the last content as the file grows. Hyphen test, hyphen D, it will check the path is a directory. Hyphen F, it will check the path is a file. Hyphen E, it will check the path is present. Hyphen S, it will check the file is a non-empty file. Hyphen Z, it will check the file is 0-byte file. Hyphen R, it will check the file as a read permission to the login user. Hyphen W, it will check the file as a read permission to the login user. If true, return 0, else 1. Text, it will read the compressed file and display it in human readable format. Here I used tail command to display only the last 10 lines. Touch set, it will create the 0-byte file in Hadoop. Truncate 5 W file name, it will truncate the file into size of 5 byte and it will wait until the command complete. Thank you.